Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hell is Us. In the last episode we did this very nice reveal of this door and opening. And here you can actually proceed further and see snakes eating people and the sun with the double thingy bing, and you can actually send the story for this. Once swallowed into the depths of the twin-headed serpent, they are the wretched Sabinian vermin shall be excreted onto the flaying pits of the accursed Himalara fields. Well, look at that. Wretched vermin. Pretty curious what the truth about this is. I'm pretty sure there's a symbolism here. I'm not convinced that the one-sided telling of the story is the same as the truth. Is this one guy? And I can probably lock onto it, maybe? Yes. Yeah, let's see this dude. Oof. Not easy, but look at this place. Incredible. Imagine finding that hole while exploring. This goes up, but I already saw something way up there. There you go, there's another shambler 2 levels up. Let me go around here though, because there might be some things that looks like a chest with no loot. I want to make sure I loot everything. You never know what you will need. Yes, we can climb this one. Let's go left. That looks like fresh blood. Another empty. Oh, what is this? Limbic capacitor small. Instantly gain limbic energy with wielded weapon. Single-use device. Slowly absorbs and stores ambient limbic energy. Instantly discharges all stored energy on contact with limbic material. Equipment type, usable items. Is it like healing stuff? The problem is I don't actually remember what is this gain limbic energy. I guess that might be the sword thing. Another empty cell. Oh. A not empty cell. I am filled with glee as they enter, row after row, shackled in bondage of their own making. Asterian, Yehanian, filthy cattle, their stench is unbearable. How I wish my duty would take me to the spire, to hear their cries, to revel in their laments, as they finally gasp the error of their ways. Alas, my church lies here. My queen requires it. Satyris requires it. I am to shepherd the sinners as they await their final judgment at the spire. These guys were really going at it. I don't know anything about the back of this conflict, so to say, but they were really going at it like there would be no tomorrow. No apparent way to end the conflict They even enjoy it through generations and generations. From the ancient times of this prison up until the modern days, Civil War type. Oh, there is one. Oh, okay. Come here, boy. Alright, I got a bit of a healing back. And that is the door we need to go. But let me run through here, I don't want to miss any items. Oh, like that. Braziers of terror, intimidating bulwark, damage absorption, endurance bonus, protection bonus. Oh yeah. I definitely need that one. Loadout, defensive, bracers, cool. And since we are here, I can pop in here the mat pack because we might need that at one point. So far I was fighting well because I kind of have a routine in this. Since I actually played through the demo. I try not to spoil too much of it, but damn. Hang on, where is that door? Here it is. Oh, finally a save point. Healing pulse. When you successfully hit an enemy, faint particles appear around you. These particles represent a window of opportunity to perform a healing pulse. This ability will consume the particles and restore health equal to percentage of the damage dealt by the hit that triggered the particles. The particles will disappear if you wait too long or if you take damage. Yeah, it's not particularly good, but you can see here it's actually able to heal you up pretty well. The problem is it is mapped to X, so it's kind of not exactly in a way of doing the stuff. I did press X, but I did not get any healing out of it. Weird game. The targeting is still an issue though. Not gonna lie. Since you don't have anything there, actually the light and the center of the light is where you're supposed to aim. Oh, there's one shambling over there. It's the center of the light, but it has a range. Right now, oh, okay, there you go. Hold to initiate charge that is dealing increased damage. Let's see. Oh, I think I did something. My ass is slightly lower than it was before. Forward and attack, that is a charged attack, I guess that's what they said. It literally looks the same as the other. I assume W is what the tooltip was saying is press forward. It has the same exact damage, I mean animation. So I don't know what the last tooltip was about. Charged attacks. All of them looks charged enough. And I have not seen too much use for that limbic thing either yet. In the demo at least I have not figured that one out. Facing two enemies who fight in tandem can be challenging. In these situations using your drone to distract can be helpful. Your drone can be commanded to distract the enemy you are currently locked onto. If you fly towards the enemy and begin distracting it, preventing it from attacking you. Distraction will continue until the duration of the ability has run its course. You activate the ability again to recall the drone. You attack the distracted enemy. Alright, so we need to kind of lock on one. Right click and press 4 to send the drone. And then I should be able to unlock from it, lock onto the other one. Okay. That was a perfect execution, and I even managed to gather those particle thingies. So I'm actually at maximum health. Don't worry, it won't be this easy. Oh, look at this. Axes! Limbic twin axes, if you ever want to feel like a Viking. And you know what? I kind of want to not feel like a Viking. It's just... Actually, hang on, we can use the loadout to add this as a second weapon, so we can change it if we need to. Relic thingies are not working yet, and I don't think I have anything else to add to that. And I can, hang on, R to switch weapon. Wow, dual axes. We look magnificent. Oh, and this one also can, like, block. Locking on. Ow. Locking on. Damn it. Freaking lock on not working. Yeah, the only concern that I have towards this game is that the lock-on functionality is bullshit. It's totally not working. I can kind of aim with that light, but it's not challenging if you are fighting with the game itself. So, developers, fix this shit. Make the lock-on mechanism a bit more easy. Kind of like, you know, if I press the lock-on, it should lock on to the closest enemy if it's in my right frame of reference. I shouldn't need to aim exactly precisely right on an enemy without an actual freaking crosshair. If I don't have a crosshair, I expect the lock-on to be locking on, even if it's like there on the cage, even if it's on the other side. So if I press lock-on, my character should lock on and face towards that enemy. And with one click of the other lock-on, it should like disable the lock immediately. I had an issue with locking onto things, and I had an issue unlocking from things, especially when there were more enemies. So yeah, that's currently the biggest problem of this game. Not the atmosphere, not the monotone drone music, but the lock-on function. Alright, what do we have here? We have a door. And I don't have anything to plug in here. I need 2 medallions, and they are not yet here. Okay. Oh, okay. Shambler. Oh, and this is like very dark. You can scan this and it is teaching you that let no Sampian captive cross the threshold of the chaos clad in so much as a threat. All must be stripped bare as befits the despicable and the condemned. So basically all you see here are the clothes of their enemies piled up as far as you can see. I wonder what they did with it, because this is kind of looking like a Yeah, I wanted to say that it's a dead end. So what do they do with all the clothes? They can't burn it because it has no output for it. It is just piling up here. Yeah, if you look at that, you can see the next area as well. Two of these ding-dongs. Yeah, let's get in there. All looking good, all looking nice. Oh no, 2 shamblers, so look on that. Send the drone, unlock, 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 unlock. I'm pressing unlock and it's not unlocking. Okay. I'm fighting things not locked on because my lock on is not working. Oh, and now I'm opening this too. Okay. I'm locking, locking, locking. Lock was not working. Lock is still not working, not working. I'm continuously pressing lock on. 1 out of 10 clicks it is locking onto an enemy. This is bullshit. And also the window to gather those particles is bullshit. By the time I find the X button to gather them, it's already gone. I'm sorry. This kind of games can make me say things that I'm not 100%. Oh, the ability is on cooldown. Okay, then let me get back in here. Also, if the wall is between you, I was clicking 3 times to unlock that lock. Okay, I think I managed to pull one of these. Yeah, and I did press X and nothing happened. Stamina. Every action you perform costs stamina, obviously. Stamina reaches 0, you enter into exhausted state. Well, I guess we've never been exhausted before, that's why the tutorial is doing it now. Oh, goat medallion. Or ram. This is one part of the door that we need to open. But without the second part we won't be able to get in there, so... Let me proceed further. Because I kind of know that the the next part of the medallion will be outside. And that's a new enemy type. Look at that bullshit. Legs and arms flowing everywhere. But it's also like textbook game design that you show the next enemy, so the player can examine it from a safe distance without being attacked. And these are the easy ones. When we get outside, we will get into the ones which are double enemies. Anyway, I locked on. Lock, lock. Block. Okay, we did it. His gaze shines upon our queen. Okay. What gaze? What queen? That's a lever. Let no prisoner be led beyond these walls unbound. From neck to ankle they must be shackled, that none may stride unbounded in the tower's shadow. Yeah, let's pull the lever. This is brand new area. Hang on. Dear Marco, how you been, brother? The unit's been camping out in Sanedra Forest after our big push. Cold as hell. Let me tell you, feels good to get some rest, even if you'll likely lose a toe, or even if I likely lose a toe to frostbite out here. Hell, I got 9 more, right? Gotta tell you something, Marco, we found something while digging the trenches. A big old door sealed shut and proper old. The captain ordered us to pry it open, and this just don't sit right with me. There are laws against this kind of thing. Remember how Grandpa gave us hell when we tried climbing that old wall near the lake? We aren't supposed to disturb disturbing heritage sites even during war. Captain lost his damn mind. Can't wait to hear from you, bro. Martin. Wonder if that was one of the boys. Maybe not. Drone bypass single. Reduce the drone's active cooldown, so that can be handy. Although I only use the drone ability to bypass, so this probably comes in handy later when the drone can be used for more things. Multiple suspected SSE. Sanedra region, southern Umbrahan. Objective: Standard Protocol Alpha, locate and contain reported anomalies. Investigate origin and evolution of sites, collect and catalog relevant materials. Key to the APC. Small key likely for a vehicle recovered from fallen OSIF sergeant in the trenches of Sanedra Forest. Assigned to OMSIF Field Team Epsilon 11, grants general access and operation of armored personnel carrier. Registration M50222024. Nice. So we have our APC key. But in case you would be wondering to go back through this entire prison area, the door outside where the guy was bleeding out is collapsed. So we need to kind of go through this entire region to get there. And look at that, a usable gun, which we cannot use. It does give an eerie presence. I know, this is the 5th time I say eerie in this game and I try to avoid it. Dearest Marina, we trampled through Sanedra Forest with the fury of King Aster. Pals never stood a chance, they died like dogs. Must have taken out at least a dozen, scrambling around like termites when the shells dropped. It was glorious. We found 3 Pal brothers covering in a farmhouse. Pissed their pants as we took them out back. One of them was wearing a gold watch. Can you believe my luck sending it to you with this letter? Sell it and buy yourself something nice. I swear I return to you, sweet Marina, once we have killed every last one of them. Love, your Ruslan. Otis Cadell. That's one of the sons of the dude. So this is a gold watch that we can bring back to the old dude and let them know that his 3 sons died. Good deed started. So actually it's a good deed if you bring it back to them. None of these look particularly inviting. I think I know that we're supposed to go roughly that way ish, but there are many enemies around here. I saw that red light there, so I just first time I was playing I followed this one, and I know you can kind of climb back up, go back there, get there. And there are, yeah, this is actually closed off, so you cannot go this way. But there are 2 enemies under that Hulitzer. I know, kind of spoilery that I've played through the demo, not my first impression, but I still think it's a good game and worth watching. Carrots. Oh, it is increasing stamina recovery. And first aid kits, which we have not needed yet, but I'm pretty sure the day will come. Manual save. Oh no, linked enemies, that's the one I was afraid of. He is a large monster of various shape, hollow walker, light-skinned humanoid creature. To defeat this pair, you must kill the hollow walker, the humanoid. However, the hollow walker cannot be damaged as long as the haze is still present. Reducing the haze's health to 0 will cause it to retreat into the hollow, who will become enraged but vulnerable to your attacks. In this state, the hollow walker's limbic energy, represented by the white bar, cannot be reduced and will gradually replenish. If the limbic energy fully replenishes, it will return to a state of invulnerability and the haze will re-emerge. Yeah, so here I should not lock on to anything. Technically I can lock on to the dude, send the door on, and I try to unlock freaking game. Dang it. Oh no. I know this is a bit hazy because... Uh-oh. Oh no, locking on in this game is a chore. Alright, so we did kill it. But I absolutely hate the way the camera is shaking left and right and I cannot lock on to things. In a game where lock on is a must, something that you cannot avoid, you cannot go around, you must lock on. Skills are tied to lock on. How they could release it with such a shitty lock on? Also, I lost a bunch of HP. But we will see what happens because I kinda... There's another double one. I avoid that for the time being. What is this? Oh, the second rum medallion. Sandra Forest Zone 3. 9th century origin. Rum head iconography matches twin depressions found near the door DW013 of underground complex. Existence of matching medallion suspected. Further analysis required. Yeah. And I think this is the way... yeah, that is the APC. But we probably shouldn't go there just yet. Yeah, technically we can beat this guy. Hang on. Oof, we did get some HP back, but I might be needing to use things. If I wouldn't want to go the other way around or kill the other enemies, we can just get in the APC and move on to the next area. And I think that would be the end of the demo. But I try to squeeze in one more video in this one. I go back, go around, kill all those enemies, check on in with the tower to see how things are. By the way, that's our dude. But all that will be in the next episode. We also have that cave somewhere in that direction that I wanted to go back to see if we can figure out how to open it. And at the end we will travel to the next area and basically close the demo. We won't be able to get in the tower, it's not in the demo. But yeah, stay tuned. One more video for Hell Is Us demo, folks. See you there. Bye bye.